What's up, everybody? I'm playing with this new mic today. I want to see how the audio sounds, so forgive me if I'm, working out the kinks. I'm also kind of emo today with the shadow on my eyes because it's night and my ring light is up there and I am too lazy to change it. So, yeah. What we're going to talk about today is the Pixel Buds Pro. Alright, so the Pixel Buds Pro are equal parts much more than I would have imagined and exactly what I was expecting. It's easily what I've been wishing for this whole time: running, being outside, being active, being at work, having to make calls, using Hold for Me, all this stuff. What I've wanted while thinking about what I probably would use in a pair of Pro headphones, including that super cool orange color. My orange boys. Let's start off with the case. All of you know what this looks like. It's pretty much the same size as the A series. It's a little bit thicker. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's slightly thicker this way. So unfortunately, the old cases don't fit it, which is truly unfortunate because I bought like 4 of them thinking that they were all going to be the same size as the A series. I could just flip-flop them out. No, wasted a bunch of money. It feels really good in the hand. It's got a really good weight to it as well. The A series felt a little bit light. It's not too much of a difference, but it's just enough that it feels a little more premium. It feels more like a stone than like plastic. That weight and the better quality plastic, probably the larger batteries, actually adds to the satisfaction of clicking it shut as well. So I've got the A series here. I've got the Pro series here. I'm going to do the A series first, but I'm going to click them down by the microphone so you can hear the difference probably. So that was the A series. That was the Pro. Pro's a little bit louder. Pro's a little fuller, I guess. That's a good description of how it feels in the hand as well. A little fuller, a little heavier, a little better quality. That's a good description of the sound as well. So I'm going to kind of keep through with that theme going on here. It's very rich sound, very balanced sound as well. That was my main concern with the Pixel Buds Pro, is that it was going to be too bassy, or they were going to try to be something, or they're going to try to be Apple, or they're going to try to be Bose or something like that. And they didn't. They didn't do any of that. It's probably, if I were to compare it with the Bose headphones I've had in the past, it would probably be at about 70% as far as the noise canceling goes, these versus the Bose. The Bose are obviously king on the market for noise canceling. They kind of pioneered that technology, so they're still king. Crown goes to Bose. But these are about 70%, which A, saves some battery life, and B, actually keeps the sound quality a little richer. Let me try and explain. When you're balancing music, right, you want the mids, the highs, the lows, all that stuff to be equal, to sound good no matter what you're listening to. So I listen to a lot of rock, a lot of like classic, a lot of like Breaking Benjamin, a lot of, that kind of 2006 to 2011 sort of rock. So I have the rock equalizer on. I usually bring the mids up just a little bit to make it a little more punchy. These do a very good job no matter what you're listening to. So I do still have the equalizer on there, but the sound quality you get from this is solid bass, but it's not overpowering. It's not boomy in your ears. That's also partially due to this little pass-through vent. This is probably not going to focus because my face is right here, but this is actually on the underside of the earbud as well. And during the setup, you do a little fitness test, and it decides how much pressure there is in your ear, and it relieves some of it, so it still sounds good, but it also feels good. So all in all, it's just a very balanced experience. It's very good, very solid, very solid. That's a really good way to put it, actually. It's not like excelling at anything necessarily. It's not pushing the industry forward on anything, but it does 5 or 6 solid things, and it does them very well, and it sounds really good. The battery has been very good so far. I mean, I've only had them a few days, so take that as you will. Battery's been great, sound has been great, fit is very good. I do miss the little ear fin from like the regulars in the A series. I thought that was comfortable. Not everybody did, so this is kind of a 50-50. I just happen to be on the other side of this one. These, it's not that they don't fit, but it feels, because it's new to me, it feels less secure. Put it in your ear and it'll feel snug, and you won't hear anything from the outside. It'll sound good, it'll feel good, but when you press it, it feels like it's kind of like wiggling a little bit. It feels like if you've ever seen like like one of these microphones this one's pretty tight, so it's not gonna do it. But if you can see, this is like elastic, so it's not actually solid. It's not like mounted, but it gets rid of the vibration. It feels like that. Or if you've ever seen optical stabilization on a camera, it's like the lens and then the little rubber pieces that hold the lens on. So if you're going like this, the lens can stay in the center, if that makes sense. That's how it feels. So it does feel a little less secure at first. It's something you got to get used to, but it's a good feeling, and I think that you'll really enjoy it. Now for the $200 price tag, it feels a tad high to me, but I know it's not. If you looked at my table here, you'd see I have too many headphones as it is. I've got the A series, I've got the Beats, I've got all kinds of stuff. So what you're getting here really is the same as what you get with Beats, but Beats has a little more intense pressure when it comes to the noise canceling. But you're getting the balance. I've never used AirPods Pro, but I've heard people say that it's definitely the favorite. The guy from Chrome Unboxed loves them, even with his Chromebooks and stuff. So I've heard it's a very balanced sound. So you're getting the sound from AirPods Pro. You're getting a cheaper price point. AirPods Pro start at $250. These start at $200. And then the Galaxy Buds Pro were $230, I believe, if I remember correctly. The Beats Studio, the Beats Pro, those are $200. So you're kind of looking right around the same price. It's not going to make or break the bank, whichever one you choose. I think these are a really, really solid choice, and definitely are going to be the AirPods of Android, if you want to say that. Google Assistant on every device, obviously except iPhone. You get the same features, you get the same firmware updates, all that stuff, because you have the Pixel Buds app on everything that's not an iPhone. That's a really quick overview. Let me know if you have any other questions, or if there's anything that I didn't mention or that other reviewers didn't mention. I tried to kind of keep this short. I'm not going to go through the whole box contents. You know what that looks like already. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. So let me know if you have any other questions or anything. You can also shout me out on Twitter. The link's in the description. If you don't mind subbing, that helps me out. I got a goal I'm trying to reach by the end of the year, so I can do monetization and memberships and stuff like that. So if you don't mind hitting sub. If you don't mind hitting like, hit like. And then let me know if you have any other advanced questions or anything that I didn't get to answer. And then let me know if my mic sounds terrible or if it sounds good. So I'll talk to you guys later.